Okay, this is a two-part video for the belt. Now, what we are going to do is the first thing, I'm going to go to File, going to go to, and here what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for Small Object Centimeters and click Open. It will open a grid for me. Right now from the green line, if you see, it has 50 blocks here, 50 blocks here, 50 blocks here, 50 blocks here. So these are basically grids that are moving. Okay, now let's say I take the rectangle. I want to write the exact measurement. So I click on center, click 0 in the command menu and just draw a rectangle like this. The length I want 121 because I measured it, and click enter. And for the width I want to type in 4, click enter like this. Now the next thing that I would want is I want the grids to increase so that this rectangle comes within the grid. So here in the command menu I'll type in options and I'll go to the grid, and here I'm going to go to grid line count and click on 100. So yeah, so here I am with the rectangle. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the control point curve and from the center. Now I don't know where the center is of this line, so I click on center here and it will just bring me to the center. If I don't want to click the center, I'll just click the mid. So mid is good. It will bring me to the center like this. Okay, and here I'm going to make a curve. Okay, so this is my curve, if you can see here. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it, and in the mirror I'll type in mirror in the command menu, and here center axis, click shift so that it comes out straight, and just see whether it's come out right or not. If it's not come out right, what you can do is just move the control point to the center like this. Now what I'll do is I'll select both of these lines and I will click on Control J and joining it. Okay, and how I know it's joined, if you can see two curves joined into one open curve. So this command will always come in case your lines are not joined. This command will not come, this message will not come in the command menu. So make sure you see that. Also, there is a tool here as well. If you can see these two puzzles joining together, so this is basically for join. Okay, now I want to see, this is too sharp here. Generally we don't have so much of a sharp edge in our belt. So I'll just click on this control point and delete this point. So now I'm just going to drag these two together and bring it to the rectangle like this. Now we're going to trim certain areas. So let's say I want to select this and trim the edges. So I'll click on the trim and remove these two areas. Okay, that was an easy one. Now let's say I want to take this part of the the rectangle, and click on the trim again, and I want to remove this part and remove this part. And to make it look a little more organic, so I'll just select this part, select these control points, just zoom and select it, and just click on this square and push this together like this. Yeah, so we have a rectangle that is going together, and we have this entire shape of the belt that is made. Now all you have to do is select all of this and Control J to join it. Now the next thing that I want to do is use the offset curve. So I'll select over here, go to the curve menu and select the offset. Now you can find the curve tool here as well. You can select the curve tool here. Okay. Now just select it and make sure the distance is 0.2 centimeters. So I've written in the distance 0.2. In case you want 0.3 or 0.4, you just need to type in the distance. Okay. So I have done already this. So I'll just select it. Yeah. And that's it. Now this basically the inside offset is for the embroidery line. So I'll just select this and what I'm going to do is I'll go to the standard menu and here we have the hide object. So I'm going to hide it. Okay, like this. Now the next thing we have to bring a curve to this. So if I'll just another way of getting the picture that you want to copy is you can go to uh, the surface and select this add a picture plane, and let's say this is the picture that you want to add. Just select it and put it like this. And what you can do is just select this, go to the layers section, probably put this in the layer 01 and go to layer and just lock it so that you know you can see what's happening. Though my belt will not purely look like this, but yes, our efforts will be always to make something like this. So now what I'm going to do is um, I'm going to go to the right view area and I'm going to go to my control point curve and select, make a marker point like this. Okay, and here what I'm going to do is I will just select this and bring it to the center like this. Now I'll select this and I'll go to curve and here I would want to extrude the curve. So I'll go to surface, extrude curve straight. And I would have to tell the direction. So my direction is probably here like this. Not like this. It's coming out slanted. So let's say I don't want this. Do this again. I'll just push this here. So we have something like this going on, and here you can adjust probably, if you feel that one of the curve is going, yeah. So just select it and let's say I select this and go to surface and I go to extrude curve straight, and here I go to direction, go to straight, and here click like this. Just move it plane like this, select it. If your lines are coming too diagonal, what you need to do is you can adjust this as well. Like, you can push this one here, make this straight instead of, this going a little bit haywire. So you can just select it. So yeah. So now I'll just try to do the surface extrude curve again, go straight because I want my direction to come out straight. So just, yeah, select it like this, and now I can just extend it. So these errors will come, but you don't need to worry, you can adjust it. And I'm doing it with all the errors. So here I'll see it in the shaded view. Now I'll lift this up a little bit. What I want is, I want this to be cut, trimmed on this surface. So basically this shape is going to come on this surface. Now I will also do another thing. I'll just make this a little broader. Okay. Now I'll go to the trim command. It's asking me select cutting object. So I'll select the bottom one. So if you can see this one, this image is at the bottom. So I'll select this image and click enter and select the, make sure it is on the outside, not on the inside, because if you click on the inside, it's going to trim it and the shape is going to be reversed. So make sure you are on the outside. Just click like this. So you are going to have a shape like this. Now we are going to not delete the bottom one. I'm going to hide this. And another thing that I'll do is, I'll just select this surface and I will add a height to this. So 0.35, click enter and just push this down on the C plane like this. Okay, so we have something like this that's going on. Now here what we need to do is, we need to add a fillet on the edge. So I'm going to select this zoom window and just select this so that I can zoom it and see it properly. And here what I'll do is use fillet edge, select this side, and radius is 0.15. Since I've already done it, I know exactly how much radius I want. You can just select this and put your own radius. And I'll select this part and then click enter, click once more, and I get a nice fillet like this. Okay, now here, okay, so now we need to add the stitching line to this. So I'm going to get my the hidden line that I had wanted to use for stitching. So I'll just click on the hide object area, and here I will just click on right mouse. So here just click on right, so I'll get my hidden surface as well. So I'll select this part and just push it up a little. Okay. Okay. So here I have this, and now I want this to be projected on the surface of this. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to select, make sure I'll first select all of this and click Ctrl J, so I know exactly that this is all joined together. I don't have to do anything. And then I will click on this and click on the project curve and click on the surface that I want to project it on and click enter. So now if you see this, it's projected on the surface. Now I'll click Control Shift. What Control Shift does is, let's say I don't want this line, so I'll specifically select this line and delete it. And let's say I want this line and this line, I want the control points to come and it's not showing. So this means that maybe my line is broken. So I can just select this curve and select this curve again, and just because I did Control Shift and removed one line, so that is why your line can be broken. So you do Control J again, and now you can easily move these two lines, like let's say I want to move, now the control points are active, so I'll select this point, shift and select this point and just bring this on the side a little bit like this. Okay, here I will be adding my the stitching. So we're gonna start with that. So I'm going to go over here um, and select the ellipsoid. I can just click on the command menu as well. So I'll click on around curve. So here I want this to be shown. Okay, and I'll go over here, select the line, and here just select the point here and click Shift Alt. So maybe I just want to select this.